My mom started floating on cloud nine after my sister's death until I gave her a brutal reality check that brought her back down to earth. I woke up to the smoke alarm screaming at 2 a.m. The hallway between my bedroom and Lauren's was already a wall of orange flames, and I knew I couldn't get to my 8-year-old sister. I barely escaped through my window and watched our house burn. She didn't make it out. The next morning at the hospital, this man Travis appeared with coffee and blankets claiming he was Dad's college friend who owned some downtown firm. Mom's face went strange when she saw him, like she was relieved but also panicked, and Travis offered to help us find temporary housing. What bothered me was how quickly Mom agreed before Dad could even respond. Within a week, Travis found us a furnished rental through his company at below market rate, and when I asked Mom how she knew where the spare towels were, she said Travis had shown her the unit, but something felt rehearsed about her answer. At Lauren's funeral, Travis brought a beautiful flower arrangement and stayed close to Mom, while her phone buzzed constantly with what she claimed were insurance calls. I started paying attention to things I'd ignored before, like how Mom always had book club on Wednesday nights when Dad worked late, and how energized she seemed afterward. Travis began stopping by with dinner twice a week, always on days when Dad was stuck at the office, and he offered Dad a position at his firm, which Dad accepted, grateful for Travis's generosity. But I noticed Travis's hand lingering on Mom's back, and how she never pulled away from these touches. Mom started wearing new clothes she said came from Travis's wife, who was supposedly cleaning out her closet, but I never saw this wife or heard her mentioned again. The strangest thing was how Mom stopped bringing up Lauren around Travis, who always redirected conversations toward our future and moving forward. I kept Lauren's stuffed elephant hidden and visited our burned lot after school, where I found something that made my stomach drop. In the debris, I discovered Mom's jewelry box, and inside was Lauren's friendship bracelet next to an expensive-looking bracelet that I had never seen her wear. When I confronted Mom about the bracelet, she said it was a gift, but her face went red and she avoided eye contact. Travis started joining us for dinner regularly, and I watched him test boundaries with small touches on Mom's arm or shoulder, while Dad was distracted by work stress. Mom's grief seemed to vanish around Travis, but doubled around Dad, and their arguments got louder, with Mom saying Dad couldn't understand her pain the way Travis did. Then I saw something that changed everything. Walking home from school, I spotted Mom's car at a restaurant where Travis was having lunch, and when I texted asking where she was, she said she was grocery shopping. That night, I decided to test her and asked about dinner ingredients she supposedly bought, but she couldn't remember what store she went to. Lauren's birthday was approaching, and I wanted to visit her grave as a family, but when I brought it up, Mom immediately called Travis for advice. He suggested celebrating life instead of dwelling on death, and recommended a grief counselor who happened to be his friend. When I insisted on the cemetery, Mom accused me of trying to keep us stuck in tragedy, and said Travis understood healing better than a 16-year-old. I snapped and asked why Travis got a vote in our family decisions, and whether that's why she lied about grocery shopping when she was really having lunch with him. The silence was deafening, and Mom started crying, saying Travis was the only person who understood her grief. Dad walked in during her breakdown, and the way she immediately wiped her tears and smiled at Travis told him everything he needed to know. That night, Dad confronted Mom, and I heard their fight through the walls. Mom admitted she'd been struggling in their marriage for months before the fire, and Travis had been there for her emotionally. The night of the fire, she was at Travis's office discussing her feelings and considering leaving Dad, but came home when she saw the fire trucks on our street. Those crucial 15 minutes while Mom was at Travis's office debating her marriage cost Lauren her life, because if Mom had been home, she would have gotten both of us out safely. Now our family was destroyed because Mom chose her emotional affair over being present for her children, and Lauren paid the ultimate price for Mom's selfish choices. Full story on channel, linked below.